Sunshine beating on a good time.
I'd do anything to catch your daughter's killer. I don't think those billboards is very fair.
Time it took you to get out here whining like a bitch, Willoughby. Some other poor girl's probably out there being butchered right now.
Well, hello everyone.
Hi.
We're back again.
Hello.
Can't get rid of us. We're still here.
Yes.
We've gone to another movie. This time, Grandma has gone to 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri, which is, you'd have to say, sort of a serious comedy. You know, it's not necessarily a comedy drama, but it's got a comedy, funny part to it, and but it's also very serious.
Very serious.
Lots of serious stuff going on. It centers on a mother played by Frances McDormand, who is grieving 7 months later still the murder and rape of her teenage daughter. The mystery as to who did this to her daughter is not been solved, and so she takes out, she pays for 3 billboards outside of the city she lives in, Ebbing, Missouri, which says on the billboards things which are meant to prompt the police department into action. And a lot of things sort of result as a result of these billboards. A lot of things happen, many of them not anticipated by her, and a lot of stuff happens there, Grandma. I don't know how much exactly to tell about what happens. What do you think? What did you think of this film?
Well, the whole ensuing action in the story is what happens, prompted to the people in Ebbing, Missouri, that this really reaches to. What happens in their lives. That's the whole film, because of this prompt from her and her steadfast pursuit of the truth. If there's a truth out there, she's going to find it.
Well, my sort of point, though, is that she did this not knowing what was going to happen.
Correct.
And much of what happened,
she was a little surprised.
Was very unexpected.
Some of the things that happened. That's true.
So what did you think of it?
Oh, I think that it was fascinating, and I can see why she's been nominated for Best Actress. She was fabulous. I mean, all of her intensity, reached out to the audience, to us, and got us involved. Even though some times you thought, you got to ease up a little bit here, girl. This is a little crazy. This is a little crazy.
She's a little intense.
She is very intense in this situation. And the people that are affected by not only the prompt, okay, the police, why aren't you doing anything, about the murder and rape of my daughter? The billboards, that reaches to them, and the effect on their lives. That was really well done. I thought the story writers, the movie makers, really were right on, and you could hardly wait for the next thing to happen. You was, okay, this is really
well. Again, as much as we didn't know what was going to happen, the characters in the movie didn't know what was going to happen either. So,
and their interaction with each other, it was surprising. Okay, what? There was a lot of what going on, and the acting was fabulous. Some of the music choices were interesting. There were more music over during the action. Not just background music, but songs that was interesting too. I was impressed by that. What did you think? Well,
it's sort of hard to you didn't know what was going to happen. It was very interesting sort of to follow the story, and as good as all of the acting was, I really didn't care for it.
You didn't like it?
Again, I can appreciate the work that went into it, but I just didn't really care for it. I just didn't really get into the characters, and again, her, I understand her position and what she's trying to accomplish, but I just didn't get into her as a character at all. I didn't really,
You didn't respond positively to her.
No, I mean, it's very easy to side with her in that something should be done for her daughter. But
more should be done.
More should be done.
More should be done. You're not doing anything.
Yes. However, again, I think you were pointing out again, she's being not very reasonable about things. She's not really. I don't like her. I didn't care for her methods. Again, it's one thing to put out the billboards, but again, she takes things a lot further than that as the film goes on, and that's where again it's just going a little, I think, too far. And I again
that
just
made
didn't
you
really
feel negative.
Sorta. Again, it's just maybe not so much negative. It's just not positive. Again, she's not a sympathetic character at all. I mean, she's you're sympathetic for her being a mother, but again, the methods and the things that she does and the attitude that she has, and
you couldn't find yourself supporting it.
I just couldn't. And again,
I can understand that.
So again, I can't say that I really cared for it. Again, I can recommend the acting.
What'd you think?
And
of
the
her
writing.
acting?
What?
Frances McDormand.
I said at the beginning. Again, her acting was very good, but again,
you believed her as that person.
I may have believed her, but I didn't really care for her. I didn't want to necessarily follow along with the rest of this story, just again because it was going a little too far, and I didn't care for it. What would your rating be here, Grandma?
My rating is a movie. It's very good. I thought they did a superb job. She was wonderful. Maybe it's because I'm a mother myself, but I could understand what she was into maybe more than you. I didn't feel negative toward it at all.
Well, I'm a father, and I can I can get into it too. But again, this I just didn't think was. I didn't like it. Sorry. So how many digits are you giving it,
I'm
Grandma?
putting 2 thumbs up. This is a 2 thumbs up movie. It's very, very good. I thought. I don't seem to agree with you today.
You don't always.
Grandma
do that.
does not agree with you.
We don't always do that.
No, I thought it was wonderful, and the acting was superb, and the characters were so well drawn, and the story was fascinating. I give it 2 thumbs up.
Okay, well, I'll put it this way. You want to go see it, and you judge for yourself. But I didn't. I can't recommend it. Sorry.
Grandma's right.
Okay. Okay.